Good morning, everyone. Today, you're going to learn the tools for ergonomic risk assessment. But first, I will discuss what is ergonomic risk assessment. Ergonomic risk assessment are an objective study of how employees work. The assessment helps to identify the ergonomic risks such as repetitive tasks that can cause strains, improper work area setup, and improper use of tools, which can result in the development of work-related musculoskeletal disorder. How to select the correct ergonomic risk assessment tool. So I will show you a table of ergonomic assessment tool. The first column is a type of task which are lifting or lowering, upper body posture, entire body posture, pushing, pulling, or carrying, and lastly is the vibration. So the second column is the ergonomic assessment tools, which are Wisha lifting calculator, Noise lifting equation, rapid upper limb assessment or RULA, rapid entire body assessment or RIBA, snook tables, hand and arm vibration.
I will tackle about the two assessment tools which is for lifting and lowering. First, we have the Wisha lifting calculator. It is developed by the Washington State Department of Labor and Industry and based on NIOSH research related to the primary causes of back injuries. This lifting calculator can be used to perform ergonomic risk assessment on a wide variety of manual lifting and lowering tasks, which can be used also as a screening tool. Modified WISHA. WISHA stands for Washington Industrial Safety and Health Act. It is a risk assessment for MSDs and lifting operation. Task: lifting. Output: does your lifting task constitute a risk? Complexity: fairly simple and easy to use. Form: online calculators and risk assessment sheets. These ergonomic assessment checklists are intended to identify physical risk associated with certain movements and postures at work. If you want to try some Wisha online calculators, you may have to go with this Wisha lifting calculator from easycalculation.com and ErgoPlus. Second, NIOSH lifting equation. This is a tool frequently used by occupational health and safety professionals for more comprehensive assessments of manual and handling risk associated with lifting and lowering tasks in the workplace. The NIOSH lifting equation. Task: lifting. Output: what is the recommended weight limit for a certain lifting task? Complexity: technical and complex. Form: online calculators and math equation. The NIOSH lifting equation is the first manual lifting calculator. It is the mother of most other manual lifting calculators. With the NIOSH lifting equation, you can find out how heavy a load you can lift during a very specific lifting operation. In other words, the equation will give you the recommended weight limit, or the RWL, for a certain lifting task. The NIOSH lifting equation is not all that simple to use. However, you need to know a lot of data. The NIOSH lifting equation looks like this. But if you're keen on giving it a go, you can go to this online NIOSH lifting equation calculators and try plotting in the variables. The NIOSH lifting equation calculator from the Canadian Centre of Occupational Health and Safety, or you can go to ErgoPlus.
Good day everyone, my name is Adeline Dungalio, and today we will discuss about the pushing, pulling, and carrying. So snook tables. The snook tables outline design goals for various lifting, lowering, pushing, pulling, and carrying. So to prepare for the assessment using the snook tables, you will first need to gather information about the job. So ang interview supervisor, mao ni siya ang mo-observe sa mga workers nga sakto ba ang ilang performance, then fit ba sila sa required nga manual material handling task. So if ikaw ang interview supervisor, you need to select the task based on the most difficult and demanding lifting, lowering, pushing, pulling, and carrying.
Using the Snook tables, you will find weight and force values that are deemed acceptable to certain types of manual handling tasks, such as lifting, lowering, pushing, pulling, and carrying. It is applicable to a certain percentage of population. In other words, if you have a certain manual handling task, then when using these ergonomic assessment tables, you will able to see how high a percentage of males or females are capable of carrying out the task. So while the Nash lifting equation provides you with a very precise weight limit recommendation for a certain lifting task, Snook's tables is broader as it applies to more manual handling tasks and can give you an idea as to whether or not your manual handling task is suited for men or for women on a daily work basis.
So next is for upper body posture, rapid upper limb assessment or called ROLA. So this diagnostic tool assesses biomechanical and postural load requirements of job, tasks, or demands on the neck, trunk, and upper extremities. So, ang rapid upper limb assessment or called ROLA is nag-use na sila og systematic process to para kanang evaluate og required body posture kanang or force and repetition for job tasks.
The RULA tool uses a systematic process to evaluate required body posture, force, and repetition for the job task being evaluated. A single-page worksheet can be used to evaluate required or selected body posture, muscle use frequency, and forceful extortion. The RULA assessment requires that you determine postural angles of 6 different body positions. In most cases, you will be able to determine the body position angle in the field as you observe the task. However, we find that it's very helpful to take pictures or video of the task being performed from several angles if possible. You can then display the pictures on your computer monitor and use a goniometer or an overlaid transparent protractor image to measure the body segment angles. These methods are both very quick and easy and will give you the assurance that you've obtained the correct body position angles for the assessment.
I'm RONEL and I'm here to continue the ergonomic assessment tool use. So first is for entire body posture. Rapid entire body assessment or RIBA in short. This tool uses a systematic process to evaluate whole body postural MSD and ergonomic design risks associated with job tasks. A single page from is used to evaluate required body posture, forceful exertion, a type of movement or action, repetition, and coupling. A score is designed for each of the following body regions: wrist, forearms, elbows, shoulders, neck, trunk, back, legs, and knees. After the data for each region is collected and scored, tables on the form are then used to compile the risk factor variables, generating a single score that represents the level of MSD. So kaning RIBA rapid entire body assessment guys, kay tool ni siya nga magamit para i-check ang atong position sa whole body. Next is for vibration. Hand-arm vibration calculator. Although NIOS or NIOSH has not issued a directive related to HAV, the UK developed guidelines under the control of vibration at work regulations in 2005 using the 2002 UA physical agents. This regulation established and introduced vibration exposure action and limit values. In this regulation, the action values was set at a vibration magnitude of 2.5 meters square and the limit value to 5 meters square. Both are the A8 values, meaning they are average vibration magnitude values over the course of 8 hours workdays. This regulation serves as a good guide to evaluate HAV or HAV exposure and also offers us suggestions with respect to reducing associated risk. So, as a conclusion of our report, guys, we all know that solving the ergonomic puzzle is difficult, but it can be done by conducting effective and efficient ergonomic assessment. And let's just make sure, guys, nga magamit lang gyud og sakto nga tools ana nga job para madali og hapsay. And that's all. Thank you. Bye.